Hi everyone, Ben from Blue Marlin Marketing here, and I have a really cool video to bring you guys today. So just a basic list of like the tools that we're going to be using. So make.com is actually where we're going to be building our automation today. We're going to use ChatGPT, Google Sheets, Leonardo AI, and then YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and then the last one I should have put here is going to be Loom, which is our video recorder. That's actually how I'm recording right now. Yeah, and then I'll just go through all those and show you exactly what I'm talking about today. So the first thing is, I guess I'll just show you the make automation that I'll build with you guys today. Let me get my bubble out of the way. So there's two ways that you can build it, or at least two ways that I've built this so far. Um, I'll go over both, and then I'll also go through each of these components and kind of show you what's happening. Um, so I guess let's just start from the beginning, and then I'll go to each page as we need it. So right now we're looking at a Google Sheet that's got a YouTube video, so the link to our video and the transcript of our video, which we pull both of those from Loom actually, which is really cool. Um, you can also record like for a while for free, like 10 videos or something like that, any length. And then after that, it's pretty cheap. I actually just had to pay for it to be able to record longer format videos. But other than that, that's just like a real easy way because it lets me get the transcript from the video without actually having to like transcribe the videos, if that makes sense. But what's happening here is you'll just have to link your Google account. Um, you'll hit add, and then whatever your name is, just sign in. My drive or shared, you can see like all those options. I would just go search by path for the method. Spreadsheet, you'll just pick whatever one you want. The sheet, whatever sheets there are on the actual spreadsheet, contains headers. Yes, ours does, and then just one result per run. And then I'll actually show you what our spreadsheet looks like. Um, so what I actually do is I put in this link from our Loom account, and then I just enter the entire transcript in. So I'll actually show you how I go ahead and do that real quick. Let me move back over here. So I'll just go to my videos, and then I won't actually put one in there, but I've already done it. We'll just go to this, for example. You'll open it up. Um, I'm in the way, whatever. You'll just hit copy this link, copy it, you go back, paste it here. And then the cool feature that Loom has let us do is we just go transcript, you hit copy. Yes, it contains these timestamps, but really convenient either way. You can just put those in the, like you can see it's in the spreadsheet also. And then kind of a cool result is I'll show you, we're actually going to generate an Insta, LinkedIn, and Facebook caption, as well as an image to go well, you could also do an X. I just haven't have X working yet with this automation, but X will be something that we could build in later. And then also we use an AI image generator, which we use Leonardo AI to actually generate the images, which when we get there in the automation, I'll show that. Um, so then your next step is this router right here. So all the router does is allow you to go in like multiple directions from one trigger. So let's start at the top. So this first bubble, um, and then you'll have to link your ChatGPT. So all you'll have to do is just go OpenAI and then OpenAI API keys. You go to API in the side here, and then you'll just hit create a new secret key. And then that's how you actually go ahead and link your ChatGPT to here. Um, you'll also have to buy tokens. They're really, really cheap. It's like 5 for like 1 million or something, or 5 million operations or something like that. They go around, they last a pretty long time. I found that GPT-4 has been the best one for me. And then here's kind of our message. So you're a rock star salesperson. Your job is to write a caption for an Instagram post. And then it uses the video URL and the transcript. Um, and then I just make sure to specify like what I actually want. So like if I want someone to try and like join our community, I'll have that, or like that's just like another little thing you could put to try and like change how your prompt is. But please feel free, steal this, copy. Um, also, yeah, feel free to edit it, do whatever you want. But yeah, pause if you just need to take your time. And the way we get this like video URL is it's pretty simple. Like you see how it's titled video URL like our heading. Boom. So we'll just click that, and then same with the transcript. and you just add them. And then this 1,000 is like how like not smart I would say, but like how much thinking that your ChatGPT will be doing. So I just been using 1,000. You could go up to like 4 or even more, but you really don't need to. And then this wait is just a delay. Third, like it's a 30-second delay. All you'll go do is like go to tools or type in sleep, wherever it is, sleep, yeah. And then I just did 30 seconds because I was actually running into an error where ChatGPT like couldn't run that many operations at once. So I kind of I put in like a break in there basically so that it would have time to like, process and then get to the next step. So then here's actually where we generate our image. And right now I've just been using like one image for all of the posts, or at least in terms of like how we generate it. But you could obviously also have like image prompt for a LinkedIn post, image prompt for Facebook if you wanted a more specific image for like each of those posts. But right now I just have it as it creates it based on like this prompt and then we apply it to all. So what's in this prompt actually? Same sort of deal. You'll link your chat GPT, GPT-4, role as a user, and then their job is basically just to create a prompt for Leonardo AI to create an image. So remember, here's the video URL, same sort of deal. We'll go down in the Google Sheet, we'll click that, the transcript, bang, and then here's the caption generated earlier. So we wanted to actually use the caption to like help come up with the image, so it's more related rather than just using the whole video transcript. It uses the stuff that it's specified. So the way you actually get this, and this is like the return of this ChatGPT bubble. So you'll just go down to like your Insta caption because that's what it's named. You go to choices, message, and then content, and it will paste this whole block. And then if we have just 1,000 tokens again, okay. And then here's Leonardo AI. Leonardo AI is like a really cool AI tool. So here's kind of where it is. Um, so in order to actually implement this in your automation, you'll need to pay for API access. It was like $9 a month or something like that. It was real cheap. You also will have to like pay for API tokens depending on how many you're like going through, but I've found that they last a pretty good amount of time. So there's a lot of really cool types of images, as you can see, you can kind of generate. And then also if we go to like create our own, you can kind of see like some of the different type styles, and like they all have like a little description or that kind of thing. Or you can even go like, oh, not that. You can even go more and like perfect, like see, you can go Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, that, like if you know what size you want, that kind of thing. So you could even, if you're prompting within here, like you could have image prompt for Instagram, boom, image prompt for Facebook, image prompt for LinkedIn. So you could do it all the same, but you don't have to. And then what's happening here is we're just linking to our Google Sheet. So we're using update a cell for this one. So you just go into Google Sheets and find update a specific cell. And in there, we're just finding that same spreadsheet. And for this, I've actually noticed, because this is like C is the column, but I've actually noticed if you click on like, I'll just minimize that. But if you click on the letter here, I've gotten some errors. So I've just been typing it in. And then what that row number thing does means that it will edit C of whatever row that you're working with right now. So that kind of makes sense. So if we go back to the spreadsheet, right, C, here it puts in your Instagram caption, which is really cool. And then the value we actually want is the contents of the Instagram caption. So choices, message, content. Boom. And then we just go back in there. We're all good. And then what this one is actually doing is updating cell in row G. And then the way you get this is because we wanted to get the image URL, which is actually pretty easy. So it looks kind of confusing in here, I know, but all you're going to have to do is hit drop down on the generated image, and you can just URL and just put that in there, and then you're good to go. Yeah, and then you could see row G on our spreadsheet. If I move back over here, here's our image URL, and then here's like one of the examples. It also downloads when you open them, so that's cool. And then there's also going to be another make automation that I'll be building to actually read this spreadsheet. I'll just open that. To actually read the spread. See, it generates like an image like this, or even some that have like words or something. I actually think I clicked on one of the ones that's not Leonardo. Let me click on one of the Leonardo ones, maybe. Hmm, Leonardo, okay. See, like this isn't a perfect image. As you can see, the text is not great, but that's just kind of like improving your prompt. This is just like an example for like our YouTube videos using it, but like there's even been some better ones that are mixed in here. Like if I could get this to open like that, see, it even has like the applications that we used in our video, that kind of thing. Sure, the text isn't perfect, but we could better the prompt to either like remove text or not return text, that kind of thing. Um, so that's really cool. But we'll go back to the actual automation now. And so we have Leonardo updating that. It updates that cell. So then we're going to go back to here. So you see it's the second. That means it's going to run this chain next. So I just put in another 30-second delay just so ChatGPT wasn't giving me any errors. And then this, I just have GPT-4 linked again. And then I'm just having it generate like a LinkedIn caption. So video URL, video transcript. And then I just make sure to specify only return the copy for the post just because sometimes it will put like prompt or result or something like that. Like, you don't want that in an actual post if that makes sense. The max tokens, I just have 1,000 in there. And then same sort of deal. It's updating cell D in whatever row we're in. So we go back here, and if we go back over to D, you can see the LinkedIn is in these boxes here. Okay, so we go back over here. But yeah, so now the LinkedIn's there. So same sort of deal, 30-second delay. Um, Facebook, Facebook prompt user. Feel free to pause it if you want to copy any of that. Max tokens. Yeah, so all good there. And then same sort of video transcript that. And you could even like add another one that like if you wanted to reference the Insta or if you wanted to reference whatever. But then this one is row E. Row E, here's your Facebook post, which is really cool. Um, so now I'll show you, I actually had these two bubbles built in first. They would go right here where this Leonardo block is. They went right in between there. And what these would actually do is, let me just unlink Leonardo so I can get them to show back up. These were, instead of using AI to generate an image, there's this AI like image data bank, and you can like generate images in there as well. But the problem with that is like you only get like 5 like free downloads of it, and then after that they like try and charge you. So it's not a perfect deal. But like what I had doing like happening there before is using this like find an image, right? These are all AI, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they should all be AI on this platform. So what would happen is basically I just had this say instead of generate a prompt, I said generate a few keywords. And then what this would do would just use those keywords. Um, and then I said only use free images, but to download them, like you can generate as many as you want, but to actually like download them or save them in some way, it uses like their version of tokens. But yeah, once you have this linked, and I believe you have to go through API as well. I believe in my account. Oh yeah, API keys. And then you'll just have to create a new API key. I won't go in there just because I don't want to show you guys. And then I just have like coming out with 1 as the limit of results. But the way you get this would just been like image prompt and then choices, message, content. Perfect. And then what this one was actually doing was downloading the image ID or get it like pulling the image ID. So I would actually have the file downloaded rather than having to click it in here. But I just found that Leonardo for the price and like based on that you can actually generate like so many different kinds of images that it was a much better tool. At least for my use cases. So we'll just link it back up. Um, so from here, there's a couple things that you can do. So you could either create another automation to like watch this spreadsheet for like updates in it, and then like link your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your X. You have to make sure for X and Instagram, at least when you're posting like using Make to automate, it makes you have like a professional or business account to actually post. So that's just thing to note if you're signed up, like your even if it's your business, so you have like a personal type account, um, you'll have to can switch it over in order to use Instagram or anything like that to upload it. Um, Also, a thing to note is you could build within this, like if you really wanted, like I could go this lit, like I could go LinkedIn, LIN, LinkedIn, and I could say like show more with like create a user image post. So LinkedIn, you don't need to have a perfect like a any type of business profile, you just need to have a regular one. And all you do is like you just use either you could title it whatever you want, or you could like title it from the um like have a generated title. Like you could add another uh ChatGPT bubble. You could set like a date, the title you could use ChatGPT to generate, and then the content like you would just put either your LinkedIn post from like there, or if you were using like another make automation, I actually have one started in here. You would take to do you would just take your spreadsheet. Yeah, so here's kind of how it's shaping out. I'll upload like a part two basically to this video once this automation is functioning properly. But this is kind of where I ran into like our IG problem where we weren't having like the profile was professional or not business for uploading it. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But like it's a really cool tool, as you can see. Like you just watch this sheet, and as it updates, you could go to LinkedIn, you could go to whatever, and it's super easy. You just click this to actually add them, which is like a cool thing. And then one other thing to note, when you're building something like this, because it will take like a while to run, just because there's 30 seconds, so it's at least 90 seconds to run this whole thing. You can actually like when you're testing, you can like run this module only. Sometimes you'll run into errors if you do like one like that. But if you run like a ChatGPT module, for example, normally it'll show you the output. Like here can if you go to the results, see? Like you can just see that. But I'm actually gonna run this once just to show you guys how it goes. It's gonna take a few minutes here, so I'll kind of show you as it goes. But you see, first thing, so it routes up, goes to your ChatGPT bubble. It's gonna generate that prompt, blah blah blah, for like your Instagram caption. Um, Once that's done, it's gonna just keep going. But like we can see already, result, it already started. And the real cool thing is, um, you won't like see it on the sheets until we get to the bubbles where it's applied it to the sheet. But once we get through this step, you'll see the sheets start to populate. So it should be running from this column right here. So let me just show you. So Insta we got Instagram URL, and then our video transcript. Uh, let's see what else. And then okay, so that's almost done. So now this ChatGPT bubble, you can see result. It came up with like it came up with that. So then it prompts Leonardo. It goes into there. Boom, and you can see first Insta caption fills in, and then the LinkedIn or then the image thing fills in. Um, and then it's just gonna keep going. Here it goes. It's waiting another 30 seconds. Boom. Once that's done, it'll generate the LinkedIn thing. And it's pretty quick. The delays are actually like what is the main issue, like in terms of like length of this operation. One other thing to note as well is in make.com you can use it for free for a while, but really one of like the drawbacks is if you have like a bunch of different automations you wanna like have running at once, like create a contact thing, like or like update your CRM or something like that, like you have something that you always want running or like manage your email inbox or something like that. You can only have two any scenarios in Make running at any given time for the free one. So the next tier gives you like a bunch more operations, and then I believe I can have like 10 of these going at any given time. So it's kind of helpful. So if like I wanted to leave this running in the background, I could have this as like one of the 10. And every time we update that sheet, we wouldn't even have to think about it. It would just start populating with the new things. And another cool thing you could do is instead of using your own YouTube videos, you go to YouTube, you put on your sheet, you could put in the link, and then you could use like another tool in here to transcribe it. So there's another one called Dumpling AI, which will allow you to like get a YouTube transcript. You'll just have to like pay for a subscription on that. I don't know what the free plan exactly looks like, but that's a good tool. You'll like put like do a YouTube video, and then I can also actually make another automation too. So maybe when I come out with the video showing our how you actually take from this sheet to paste on like make the post, I can also show you the way to go about using like another thing to like transcribe someone else's YouTube video and then run the same kind of thing to generate content for yourself, or even just use it as like for creating ideas for yourself. You don't necessarily have to, but it's a really cool thing. And you don't also have to like prompt oh, hey, check out our new YouTube video. This could just be like basic information to help you write a, or like to like help you create a post. It doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, come check out this video, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, so that's a really cool part of it as well. And also, I'm actually excited to tell you guys, we started a Discord community. So I'll put like the link to join the community in our bio, um, or like in the description of this post. In there, there's a free plan which will give you access to a bunch of the our automations, but there's also some of them that are locked behind a couple other tiers, just because the amount of time and difficulty it's taken to build some of these. So if you want access to basically all of our automations and also just a direct line to really be able to talk to us or just ask questions, it's like a group of like-minded people kind of uh, looking to like scale your business or looking to do something different, or even just like because you find it really interesting. And there's a lot of cool things, and you can even offer a lot of these make automations as like a service yourself. Like you could sell something like this if you had a client or some sort of thing that has YouTube videos and they wanted to like create some type of prompt or something to do that. But yeah, the link will be in the description below, and then that's where you'll be able to download basically all of our make automations that you've seen in previous videos, this one, and then there's a bunch of others that will be getting uploaded basically every day. There's new automations being put into there. So yeah, I guess get a spot now while we're yeah, before the prices go up. Yeah. Um, Thank you again, everybody. Uh, don't forget to like, comments, and subscribe. That really helps us out. And even maybe click that notification bell if you want to be reminded every time we post. And yeah, thank everybody. Thank you again, everybody, and have a great rest of your day. Oh, and feel free to ask me any comments below.